back to T-Boys TV, people. Hope you're all well. I'm well. Obviously, this is another topic video. Hope you've all been enjoying the recent ones that have been happening. Obviously, today, quite a fair amount of news has come out, and same in the last few days. But obviously, the main point, especially if you're from England, is the England Euro squad has been announced, the 26 man, so the official ones that will be going to the Euros. So, yeah, people, I'm going to get straight into it and say my thoughts and opinions and all of that. So, let's get on with it. So, first of all, he's brung three keepers. So, he's brung Dean Henderson. Obviously, I put him in mind, happy with that. As I said, I think the only bad game he's had this season was the Liverpool game. I think he's had excellent games. I've said that before. Like, if you look at the one against Man City, 2-0 away from home in a derby against a team that were flying high at the time. Obviously, they was flying high, but since they won the league, they wasn't how they was. That was even shown in the Champions League. Some of that can go down to what Pep played like, but you know. The next one is Sam Johnson. I'm happy with that. I think he's been very good for West Brom. Yeah, they've leaked in loads of goals, but when you have a defence like that, it's not really his fault, I don't feel. I feel he's done some very good shot-stopping saves. So, yeah, man, fair play to him. And then the last one, obviously I didn't want him in, but we all knew he was going to get in. Jordan Pickford, I think he is a flappy bird. I'm not even going to lie. As I said, I've watched him live. He's just, I don't know, I don't feel he should be the number one, but he probably will be, knowing Southgate. One of his favourites. But, yeah, and then defenders. Now, this one, obviously, some people are gassed. I'm happy. I wouldn't say I'm proper gassed, but I'm happy. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Because I was thinking, if he weren't in it, then I wouldn't be that annoyed. Like, it would be a bit stupid because he is one of the best right backs. But then again, he can just focus on next season. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be too bothered if he wasn't in. But he is in. Congratulations to Trent. Let's just see if he can start. Let's just see if Southgate will start him. The next defender is Ben Chilwell. He's had a fairly decent season for Chelsea. I mean, in the Champions League the other day, he was excellent. I don't think he had a great start to life at Chelsea. And then the last few games towards the end of the season, he was pretty good, I feel. Connor Cody, I put him in mind. This guy is a leader, a very good player, very underrated player, I feel. Not even saying that because he supports Liverpool and he's Scouse and all that. I generally think he is underrated. The leadership he can bring to the team, it would be good for England, man. Next defender, Reece James. I have to admit, I don't really like this guy, but he was another standout Chelsea player in the Champions League the other day. He was excellent. He has really kicked on, to be fair. So, yeah, fair play to him. The next one, we all knew he was going to get in. I'm not too annoyed, as long as people don't act like he's too good, you know what I mean? Harry Maguire, we all knew he's going to get in. England captain, him and Kane. Maguire's usually the main captain, I believe, but yeah, man, as I said, we all knew he's going to get in. Next one, I wanted him in mind, or I picked him in mind, Tyrone Mings. He is like Connor Cody in similar ways. He can lead. You know, he's very good at defending, doing his job. He's very vocal, like Connor Cody. So, yeah, man. I didn't mind that. The next player, he's had an unbelievable season for City. I think part of that is because of the player he's been next to. But John Stones, obviously, there was one point in the season he had more goals than goals City conceded, or something ridiculous like that. So, yeah, fair play, pretty straightforward. This one I'm happy about. I feel because he's moved a bit, he's not really talked about as much, like moves from the Premier League. Kieran Trippier, Obviously, shout out Trippier winning the La Liga. Excuse me. But, yeah, man, fair play to him. I feel he's deserved it. And then the last defender, Kyle Walker. Obviously, he's been excellent for Man City. Not the other day, though, in the Champions League final. I thought he was pretty poor, to be honest. But yeah, man, he has had a good season, except that one game. But, you know, it's not like City were great that game as a team, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man. The midfielders. Now, this guy has really kicked on. I didn't think he had it at this age, but he really does have it at this age, I believe. Jude Bellingham, obviously 17 years of age. He is really kicked on for Borussia Dortmund. People can sit there and go, oh, it's not the Premier League, but it's still a top team, let's be real. Not quite on the level of Bayern Munich, I don't think, but they are in and around that sort of, area. But yeah, man, I think he's deserved it. Now, this one I'm very happy about, so that means he is fit for the Euros. And I will be watching him again before the season starts. Jordan Henderson, obviously, he's a brilliant player, very underrated player. The leadership he brings, the midfield mindset he has, like, mate, there's this guy. More respect needs to be put on his name by opposition fans. Like, seriously, this guy, he's such a good leader, such a good player. The way he can ping a ball across the pitch as well is exceptional. But, yeah, man, he's in the team. I'm gassed. The next player, deserved. I think he has been excellent. Probably the second best youngster, maybe even the first. That could be held for debate. Mason Mount. I feel he's been exceptional. I've said it before. When Lampard was Chelsea manager, I felt he was just a bit overrated. And then even when everyone was bigging him up for England, I was like, Southgate. And then this guy, since Tuchel's come in, this guy has proved why he is a massive player right now. Like, the influence he makes when he's on the pitch is out of this world. I have to be real. And, mate, he has probably been Chelsea's best player this season, if I'm being totally honest. I'm not even going to lie. But, yeah, man, fair play, Mason Mount. There's no question that he shouldn't be in this team. But, yeah, two more midfielders. Now, this one I knew was going to get in because Southgate also loves this guy. But I don't mind this guy. Calvin Phillips for Leeds. I feel he's a decent little player. He still got future ahead of him. He is very good at passing it. So I didn't really mind that. And then this one I felt was deserved. If this guy weren't in the team, questions would have been asked, I feel. But I feel he wouldn't have not got in this team anyway. And that is Declan Rice for West Ham. He's had an exceptional season when he's been on the pitch. Yeah, man, this guy's even got a couple of goals. In certain ways, he reminds me of a very young Jordan Henderson. Obviously, teams looking at him. I do think he will start at West Ham for a bit. I don't think them Chelsea talks. I don't think he will go Chelsea anytime soon anyway. But, yeah, man, this guy is exceptional. But, yeah, and once I've read out all of these, I will do a 11 that I would play for the Euros for you guys. So you can say your thoughts and opinions on mine. And tell me what you guys would play as well. If you play the same as me or different. But I'm going to do it based on form as well. But yeah, we're moving on to strikers now. So first one, I put this guy in my team. I think he's still only good in the air. You know who that is. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, man, like, he's very good in the air, I'll be real. But, yeah, I think that's the only thing he is good at. I'm not even going to lie. But, yeah. The next one, Phil Foden. This guy, it's either him or Mount that I feel has been the best youngster right now in football, like all this season even. Like, this guy is exceptional. I've said it plenty of times. The way he's had to take over David Silva's place in City, and the way he's just been so good in that position is unreal. He is definitely 100% one for the future. And I said this guy is a player that could, even though I don't think England will, but this is a player that could bring England all the way and win the Euros, I feel. So, yeah, man, deserved 100%. The next player, this guy is very good as well. I feel he's a little bit underrated, to be quite honest with you. Jack Grealish. Obviously, he's been injured for a fair bit of the season. So, I think if he wasn't, he'd have even better stats than he did with the season ending. Yeah, man, he's exceptional. The next one, without a doubt, I'm not even going to talk about this for that long. Harry Kane, we all know. This guy is probably the second best striker in the world, in my opinion, after Lewandowski right now. So, yeah, straightforward, I feel. This player had a very good season for Manchester United. I'm not even going to lie. Marcus Rashford, some of the goals he scored this season, unreal. The way he just cuts in and shoots from distance. They are very good goals. So I feel that's deserved. Now this one, I don't mind it, but I'm surprised Southgate's actually done it. He's put Saka in the team. I mean, Saka at the start of the season, and probably even when Arsenal would, well, obviously they've had a terrible season, but when they were doing poor, like 15th and all them positions, Saka was a standout player. At his age, he's incredible, I feel. Him and Foden, they were up there for me, but now it's Foden and Mount. I feel Saka's dropped a little bit for Arsenal, but I don't feel that's really his fault, because I feel it's a team as a collective, because, I don't know, they're just, some of their Arsenal players just terrible, let's be real. And Saka can't just keep doing this week in, week out for him, you know what I mean? Especially someone that young, they can't just rely on him. But yeah, man, I'm surprised Southgate has actually put him in. But yeah, I don't mind that. The next one, I'm surprised he's put this guy in as well. I feel this guy has been excellent this season. Jadon Sancho. Like, if you look at some of the goals he scored, that goal he scored in the Champions League, that free kick, that was exceptional. I can't remember who it's against though. It was exceptional. Obviously, he's won a trophy this season with Dortmund. He's really stood out. Obviously, there's talks that he might go to Man United. I don't know, though, because that was a talking thing last season and it never happened. I mean, it could this season, but I don't know. Is that really a player Man United need the most? I feel they need a centre-back, in my opinion, the most. But yeah, man. And then the last attacker, he's not been good recently for City, but he was good at the start. Raheem Sterling. I don't feel this guy will start, but obviously I'll get into my lineup and I'll get into it right now. So the 11 I would play for England. So I'd play Pickford in goal. No, actually, no, I wouldn't play Pickford. No, I wouldn't. Sorry, people. I'd play Dean Henderson in goal. Then I would play. On the right back. That's interesting. Who I'd play there? Who would I play? I would play Trent. Yeah, Trent right back. On the left, I'd play Luke Shaw. There's no doubt about that, in my opinion, especially the way he's been this season. The centre backs, I'd play Maguire and Connor Cody. I'll play a 4-3-3, by the way. And then the midfield, I would play Declan Rice as a CDM. And then my two centre mids, I'd have Grealish and Mount. And then my front three, on the left, I'd have Rashford. On the right, I'd have Sancho. And through the middle, I'd have Kane. Let me know what you guys think about my squad that I would play. But yeah, man, players like Watkins, Who else? Godfrey, Ramsdale, I believe. Quite a few players not in the team. I kind of expected them not to be in the team. Um, but yeah, man, I feel a little bit sorry for Ollie Watkins because I feel he is a good player and he was starting to shine for England. Obviously, I know it was against San Marino, but he got a goal, um, and that would have boosted his confidence. But yeah, man, I think it is a decent 26-man squad. Um, but yeah, people, let me know what you guys think about the 26-man squad. And yeah, so talking about players, Barcelona, are they on the upcoming again of becoming a strong team again in La Liga and obviously the Champions League? Um, Obviously, they've signed Aguero. He is now a Barcelona player. How do I feel about that signing? Obviously, I'm not a City fan, but I feel that's a decent move for him. Obviously, a legend for City. Um, I don't know. He suits that Barcelona kit. I'm not even trying to wind City fans up or anything. Like, he generally does suit that kit. Um, but yeah, man, I feel he'll do very good for them. I feel he's got another 1 or 2 years playing at a top club. Like, I really do. I feel obviously he knows Messi, very good friends with Messi, both Argentinian. So I think that link up play will be excellent. Um, yeah, man, I think he's really going to help Barcelona on the upcoming that they look like they're going to be on, because they're also, well, Wijnaldum is now a done deal, apparently, pretty much. It will be announced in the next couple of days. So, yeah, obviously we knew for time that was going to happen. Obviously, I'm gutted, but it is what it is. Depay looks like he might be a Barcelona player as well. He's very good. He'll be able to do a job for them. Yeah, man, they look like serious. Like Eric Garcia, that's confirmed as well. I believe that's when they get Aguero as well on July the 1st, when they officially can play, I believe, for Barcelona. So yeah, people, are they going to be a threat again in Europe? Let me know what you guys think. But I think they will. If they get all these players, like, obviously they'll still have the older ones, but they've got experience. Like, that's the thing with Barcelona and Real Madrid. I feel they need to get to be great again, so to speak. I feel they need to get young, upcoming players. Like, I know Aguero isn't young, but he can provide experience, and he's still got it. Wijnaldum, he's not old, but he's not young, so I feel that's good for experience. And he's not too old to play, you know what I mean? Depay, he's still pretty young, I'm pretty sure. Um, Obviously, Eric Garcia, he hasn't been great for City, but can he do something in a Barcelona shirt? I think he will. I think he'll suit in the way they play. Um, Obviously, yeah, man, it's Barcelona. They're looking good again if these signings are to happen. I'm pretty sure I heard talks about Donnarumma as well. On a free, like, and most of these players are on a free. Obviously, Wijnaldum's on a free. Aguero, Donnarumma will be on a free. I can't remember if Eric Garcia was, but yeah, man, let me know if you guys think they'll be on the upcoming again. I think if most of these deals are done, I generally think they will. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But there, talking about Barcelona players, there was talks yesterday. Coutinho could be coming back to Liverpool. Some Liverpool fans are 50-50. Some would take him back, some wouldn't. Some would take him back because they feel he's still a very good player, which I do agree with, but I don't think he's as good as when he did play for us. Obviously, when he was at loan at Bayern Munich, before he went back to Barcelona, obviously done Barcelona dirty, scoring in the Champions League in that crazy score line they had against them, 7-2 or whatever it was, I can't even remember. All I know is Bayern Munich slapped them up. Coutinho scored 2, and it must have been so awkward when he went back to Barca at the end of the season. Obviously, that was when Bayern Munich won the Champions League, so not this season, obviously, a season like last season. And then some people wouldn't because they feel he's not really got it anymore, and he wouldn't be as great. Personally, my opinion, I would take him back. Obviously, Barcelona, why this is a talking point is because Barcelona still owe us money for him or something like that, so they would just give us him instead of giving the money, or I don't really know. It's a weird one. But when we sold Coutinho to Barcelona, we put something on it, like money wise. So it was one of them type deals. But yeah, man, how old is he now? I think he's like 28. I feel he'd still provide stuff for us. And we have to be real. He was very good for Liverpool. Obviously, it was in his last season. It was basically a front four with Salah, Firmino, and Mane and him. That was pretty nasty. I mean, that would be good to see again if we was to play a like Coutinho as a cam, and then maybe their front three. That would be pretty nice, or even like a centre forward, and then put Coutinho there, and then Firmino in front. I don't know, man, but I would take him back. I feel that would be a very good replacement for Gini Wijnaldum. I feel Wijnaldum's more of a legend to the club than Coutinho, because Liverpool fans, some think he had a little legend type spell at Liverpool. I wouldn't say legend. I feel that's a bit, because it's not exactly like he won a trophy with us, like, and all of that. Like, I wouldn't say he's a legend, but he was very good for us. He did score some absolute beautiful goals that did make me go crazy. I'm not gonna lie, at my young age. But yeah, man. I mean, I would take him back, but if we don't get him, it's not the end of the world to me. It's one of them. But yeah, people, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Oh, we'll finish above you. You're trash. We beat you 2-0. Ah, mate. The news has come out today. Ancelotti has waved goodbye to Everton. He has left Everton. He's returned to Real Madrid. Who expected that? That came out of nowhere like an RKO. But I think it's just funny. Like, a world-class manager like that, and he still couldn't win a trophy for them dickheads over the road. You know what I mean? They're terrible. They are they're a joke, mate. They're a joke. I remember when some of their fans are saying to me, "We'll finish above you." You finished 10th. It's embarrassing. Oh, Ancelotti. If he can't win you a trophy, then it's peak, mate. It is peak. Oh, it is funny. But obviously, he's been manager of Real Madrid before in 2013, but he's returned. But yeah, man, obviously, Real Madrid wanted him back, and he accepted. He realised how shit Everton were. He couldn't deal with it. But yeah, people, I think it's just funny. But let me know what you guys think about him going to Real Madrid. Do you think they can be a threat again, like I feel Barcelona can be? Yeah, man, just let me know what you guys think. But I'm going to wrap the video up there. I hope you all enjoyed it. That video that I told you a lot about the other day is crazy right now. I think it's on like 1.4k views. As I said, for a channel like mine, that's crazy. We're on 190 subs now, so big up everyone that's subscribed. I appreciate it. Big up everyone that likes and shares the channel as well. I appreciate it. I will be doing a watch along tomorrow for the England game. England friendly versus Austria, I believe it is. 8 p.m. just might as well do a little watch along, see how England play, see who performs. Obviously, it's a friendly, but let's just watch it. You know what I mean? So make sure you hop on that. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and share the channel. I'd appreciate it. And until tomorrow, I will catch you guys in a bit. So take care and peace.